So today we are going to be forming a Chinese empire in Age of History 2. Now this is a game that I play on the channel every once in a while, and it's extremely popular, so I'm not really sure why I don't play it more. I mean, these videos average 100,000 views, so what am I doing? I'm not locked in. Anyway, aside from the YouTube stuff, this game is super fun. Age of History 3 is coming out really soon. I would love to play it early if that's possible. I'm not really an Age of History YouTuber, but you know, I play it enough and my audience is pretty familiar with it. Anyway, that game is coming out soon, and when it does come out, I will be sure to play it on the channel. But today, like I said, we're going to be forming a Chinese empire in Age of History 2. So let's go ahead and jump straight into that. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you are new. As always, we will not be doing sandbox mode, and I think everything else is fine. All right, let's start this thing. So I do have a few visions. Oh, we can't form any countries. I thought we could have like formed the Qing dynasty or something. That's fine though, we're doing our own custom empire. So first things first, technology points. Dump that all into research. I don't know if this is an applicable strategy, probably not. But after that, we throw it into, threw into the wrong thing. You're supposed to put it into income taxation and production because that grows your economy. Don't be like me. I don't think economy growth even does anything. But then again, I'm not really an expert on this game. We're going to raise taxes all the way up. Yeah, no, we're going to drop goods and investments and put all of our money straight into research. And what this does is it gives us a ton of technology points to work with. I just had 0. I already have 4 with only pressing the spacebar button a couple of times. Checking our relations, I do have custom relations on, but I do need to watch out for India. So I'm going to go ahead and send a diplomat over to them. And I'm also going to offer a non-aggression pact. Okay, they don't take the non-aggression pact, but the diplomat should be doing his work. Maybe I'll even throw some money at them, like 64 cents. It's not much. Oh, they don't want it. Okay, they really hate us. So we just got to make sure that we don't go to war with India, because that would kind of inhibit our empire from expanding. But we are still receiving a lot of technology points per turn. And once again, I'm just crossing my fingers they don't like try to declare war on me. All right, that diplomat finished his job. I'm going to send yet another one down there. All right, so it has been around 64 turns and we now have 25 technology points to spend. So like I said, I'll be dumping these all into taxation and production. We have 5 more. Let's do 2 each. And then I'm going to put this last one into military upkeep. All right, I did it a little bit more. Let's put 4 more into military upkeep. And we're at the point where research isn't really doing anything for us. You know, the technology production is slowing down significantly. So we're going to go ahead and dump our money into goods and investments. And this will get us a healthy economy as well as more troops to use in any possible wars. I don't think I'm going to like build farms and stuff in these provinces because it may not be worth it. I'm going to invest in Beijing though. Let's put 26,000 there and then 50. Now let's do, oh, well, there we go. Accidentally hit send. But really, I mean, China's a big enough country and they're also the 3rd strongest in the game to where we don't need to do that kind of stuff. If I was a smaller country, like even Germany, who is, you know, still top 5, I would definitely be building some stuff. But China's so big and they have so much people in them, it's not really worth it for me. All is going well though. Let's see, India still isn't, wait a minute. German Democratic Republic. Communism. I've never seen that in this game before. And Russia and Belarus united. Oh no, I have custom scenarios in this because usually what I do is I use the modern world with US states, which is what I made. I use just the normal world, so the US is full. And I remember putting custom scenarios into this because so there's like scenarios where Germany can go fascist and take over Poland. That was really cool. But they went the communist route, which is probably one of the most boring ones. All right, so now it's time for our first war, and I think it's appropriate that we go after Mongolia. So let's raise an army. We're gonna try to get as many troops in these surrounding provinces as possible. All right, let's send another diplomat down to India because we don't want to throw hands with them. And now we are going to declare war on Mongolia, and this will be the start of our imperial expansion. All right, looks like they're going to attack first, no big deal. And now the tanks are rolling. I don't think we're going to lose a single battle in this war. We probably will now that I said that. But Mongolia is really weak in this game. They're ranked 140. So theoretically, we shouldn't have any issues. All right, and that is the last province. We have defeated Mongolia. And now we can go ahead and sit down at a peace treaty. We had 6.7 thousand casualties. That's it. One thing that I hope is better in the upcoming game is that, you know, the numbers are a little bit more accurate. Like currently, China has a population of 13 million in this game. In real life, it's 1.4 billion. So I'm just hoping that's better. And the, you know, the casualty numbers are better. Maybe even the money is better because $89,000 in the treasury of China, that just doesn't seem right. But anyway, we completely annexed Mongolia. And now I'm going to go ahead and move my army down to the border of North Korea. I think you guys know what's going to happen next. Oh yeah, we need to assimilate this as well. I forgot that. I have been like bringing up assimilation in my recent videos. Speaking of, this is the last pre-recorded video that I myself am recording. This won't be the last pre-recorded video that you guys see. The last one will be the civilization video coming out on Saturday. But as for me, this is the last one that I am pre-recording. So after that civilization video on Saturday, all of the videos will be filmed in my dorm room. And I'm really happy this is the last pre-recorded video that I'm doing, because at this point I'm done 12 in the matter of about 3 days, and that is a lot. Ooh, what's really sad is that we could, you know, form an alliance with North Korea. Also, North Korea is friendly with South Korea. In what world does that make any sense? Who cares? Let's get rid of them. So North Korea is going to put up a little bit more of a fight than Mongolia did. I was going to say they have a lot more population, and they are definitely using that to their advantage. Nope. Oh, we have no money. I don't know why I'm always busting out loans in these videos. Usually I never do in my own time playing this game, which isn't very often. You know, I'm not like an avid player of the Age of Civilization series. But I do know that I usually don't take loans. I don't have this issue. Anyway, we just raised a huge army. We are losing money per turn, but I do think that's because of the loan. Anyway, let's go ahead and help that out by killing off some of our own troops in battle. What did I say? Plus 22,000. We just gotta kill them. We're using communistic strategies here in North Korea. Oh, that's a naval invasion. No big deal though. I'll send my land army over to deal with that, and then we'll continue to move our armies down south. And now the last two provinces here, we should win these pretty easily. There we go. And we can take a look at the numbers here. So we lost 24,000, Korea lost 26,000, only lost 220 civilians. They only lost 3,000. Just the numbers don't add up. But in this peace treaty, let's go ahead and take as much as we can. We actually might be able to take all of it. We are, so let's take all of North Korea, make sure to assimilate them, and now we'll march our armies down to the border of South Korea. Oh, interesting. America is in an alliance with Germany, and they are invading Turkey. Remember, Germany is communist. Oh, Syria broke apart. Okay. Anyway, we now have a navy out here that is going to essentially just guard this inner area over here, just in case South Korea tries to invade us. I don't think they will, because they will be dealing with our land armies, and these are some big numbers down here. So I'm not super worried, but I don't think that we're gonna, wow, never mind, we're good. We're gonna pull 30,000 troops out of Beijing, and we are still not suffering economically. China is really overpowered in this game. All right, so our army just arrived. Let's go ahead and declare war on South Korea, and this should go pretty smoothly. All right, took out 11,000 and 15,000. That should be a majority of their army, unless they start conscripting, which they won't. Let's go ahead and send our army down here to Jeju, something like that. Yeah, the Chinese army is really unstoppable. I mean, like, we're just throwing manpower at them. Nothing they can do. Let's go ahead and capture Busan. We'll also get that island. And South Korea has been wiped off the world map. And of course, peace treaty time. Since we're forming an empire, we're taking the whole thing once again, and I'm not going to do any vassals just yet. There's still a few more countries I want to invade for base China, and then we'll start invading like Southeast Asia and form some vassals. Maybe we'll even go over into Central Asia. But my next target is pretty blatant on this map. It's going to be Taiwan. I think real life China, if they wanted to form an empire, Taiwan would be like their first target. And of course, there's like no NATO in this game. There's no defending of Taiwan. So the US will not come to the aid of Taiwan if I invade them. You know, this is so weird. And Bulgaria is at war with Turkey too. What is happening in Europe? This is what happens when the game doesn't have any realistic factors to it. It just goes crazy. So yeah, hopefully Age of History 3 is better about that. Although there is something about the quirkiness and randomness of this game that I find kind of admirable. Like, it kind of makes the game what it is. You know, it makes Age of History. But I would, you know, prefer some more realistic scenarios and events to take place. Anyway, we just destroyed Taiwan's entire army in one go. So let's go ahead and destroy their island in one go, moving down 30,000 troops on the east and west coast. It will meet up in the south, wiping out the Taiwanese government. We need to very much invest in the assimilation of Korea. They're about to break away. Spend some technology. Let's do production. And then we'll sit down at a peace treaty with Taiwan, and guess what we're doing? We're fully annexing it. There we go. So I want to actually go to Hong Kong and see if they'll just accept an ultimatum. So let's demand their annexation. Will they accept it? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. So I don't have to invade them. And Macau actually has a favorable view of us. Let's go ahead and send some installs down there and change that view. And now let's try to send over an ultimatum to completely annex them. Of course, these two areas in real life are already under Chinese control, but in this game, they are not. Cool though. So now we're going to send our armies over towards Nepal and Bhutan. And I think these might be one of the last two areas that we, oh God. Did the US fully annex Turkey? That's crazy. The US is going to be crazy strong in this run. Oh my God. Also, they have 18 million compared to our 18 million. What? Apparently the US and China have the exact same population, and India has 16 million. I just noticed that I might be able to draw up an alliance with Japan. Can I do that? All right, we're now allies with Japan. That's interesting. And I really didn't have them on the chopping block, but it's cool to have them as an ally. Also, I want to go ahead and change my type of government since this is an empire. Let's go ahead and switch over to the monarchy setting. And that's an interesting looking flag. Is that what the imperial Chinese flag looks like? Also, this is a hideous yellow. So let's change that back to the red that it was. I like the red. Anyway, our armies are on the way over towards whatever that country is, Bhutan, the funny dragon country. And oh, we're at war with India. Remember how I said I do not want this to happen at all, and it would kind of ruin the run? Yeah, it's happened. So let's raise our army. The issue with India in this game is that they have unlimited troops. They're also regarded as the #2 power, way over Russia, who I think is like #5. No, they're #4. Hopefully they don't join the war. I don't think they will. But let's try to go ahead and get some numbers up on the front line, because we will have to fight back against India. And I might also go ahead and go over to Pakistan and throw them a lot of money. Let's throw them like 80,000 and see if they want to go ahead and join our war against India. All right, India's going to keep attacking, and looks like Pakistan accepted. So now Pakistan is on our side, which is nice. I can also call Japan into the war. So let's do that. They actually hate India apparently, which is not realistic with real life, but they joined the war on our side. And I'm also going to go ahead and recruit even more soldiers on this front over here near Kashmir. And we desperately need more over here and towards central China. But our main forces are arriving, so I'm going to go ahead. What? That's another thing I hope they fix in the new game. The map just randomly spewing up north. That's so weird. Oh, God. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, but I just had to point out that Bulgaria and the United States made an acceptable peace treaty. Another thing this game struggles with is horrible looking peace treaties. This isn't bad. This is good. Bulgaria took over Thrice in Istanbul, and the US took the rest of mainland Turkey. No issues with this, other than the fact that the US is occupying Turkey. It's a little bit weird. Also interesting how Germany got nothing out of that. Would have thought that maybe their ally, the US, would have given something, but it's whatever. Oh, they're at war with Russia. Oh, they were guaranteeing the independence of Ukraine. See, look, there's just random events that happen sometimes that I don't see normally. I'm all here for it though. I'm glad that happened. Anyway, I accidentally hit spacebar. My entire army got knocked out by 27,000 Indian troops. And it looks like India is mostly just plundering my provinces, which I don't really have an issue with that. They're not too valuable for me. And it also gives me time to attack. So yeah, here's 60,000 Chinese troops. And Pakistan is going right towards New Delhi. Nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and send in my armies into the northern regions of India. There we go, we're able to take out their main army over there. Oh, and my army gets crushed. Nice. Yeah, India definitely has the infinite troop glitch. They just pulled out way too many troops. It's okay though, I can do the same thing. Just all my population is over here, so it's a lot harder to recruit. But this area is not looking very bueno. So I need to send this army down south and also send my 11,000 down south. Hopefully they don't go on the offensive and they just defend this turn. Looks like they do, which is good because now we can send in the rest of this army, and I'm also going to send some reinforcements over there and then send these guys down south. And then over here, we're just going to continue to invade. Oh, I also border them right here. I should probably reinforce that just in case. But I think India, what they're doing now that Pakistan is in the war, is they're probably just throwing hands with them and retreating from this front line at least. I don't know about this one. They might try to attack again from there. Just trying to guess off of what the AI does. Oh no, they do attack from there. Oh, they attack a lot from there. Oh, wow, that's a lot of troops. See, look, how do they get that many troops? We need to invest India for troop duplication. I am slightly running out of money in this area, which is not good, not ideal. But I definitely need some help from Japan. If they could start sending their troops over, please. Our main army is getting very thin, and it might not even be our main army anymore, which could be concerning. We might have to fall back on this front line. They are still our main army, but they have very small numbers. So let's hold off on the invasions over here, and let's just build up our troop count. We don't have a lot of money. I'm going to take another loan, 184,000. Let's go. And I'm just going to continue to build up the troop counts over here because India has an insane amount. Also need to build them up over here as best as I can. There's just no people living here, so it's hard to do. I might actually just pull these guys back because it's better to defend 2 provinces than 4. So let's do that and let's see what happens on this turn. All right, they defend. Nice. We lose all of those troops, which is fine. They're going to send... All right, cool. We should be able to hold these guys off, and we do. So yeah, we're just going to hold off everywhere and just keep building up our troop count. Now, loan is really coming in clutch right now. So they're going to start taking back these provinces. They're going to try to invade. Looks like their numbers are really thinning out, though, which is good. I don't trust it, though. I really don't. I know how this game rolls. We're getting a lot of population over here, which I didn't know China had population over there. And Pakistan is losing. All right, it's probably of my best interest that I start invading into India now. So if Pakistan falls, that's not good for me. That would be very bad for me. I would definitely win, I think, overall the war against India. But Pakistan is an amazing distraction for me right now. So let's launch our invasion. 23,000. 17,000? Like, they just sent another 17,000 and they have 16,000 more in that province? Let's see if they just want to, you know, peace out. Do they want to peace out? It would be great if they did, because they just have so many troops. I might have to start recruiting from over here. Oh, actually what I can do is I can cut costs and spending over here. We're going to send them over. They're going to lose, and these guys are going to get wiped out, and that's 36,000 Indian troops. Are we serious right now? So they didn't want to peace out, which sucks. So let's try getting Bangladesh into this war. We just need distractions because, I mean, they just too many troops. It doesn't make sense. They have way more recruiting numbers than we do, which realistically doesn't make much sense. So let's just take a bunch of loans out and inflate our economy. And I'm going to start conscripting with this because too many troops. And also make sure to let me know your guys' strategy, because my strategy may not be good. It might suck, but this is just how I play the game normally on my own. So yeah, I could just be horrible at this game. How did they just invade that province from over there? That makes no sense. They are getting very successful over here. This is not good, but the reinforcements over here are arriving. So let me try to push back and take this province. And we're just going to have to hold out over here. I mean, there's nothing much I can do. If I can... Oh, Bangladesh is... Okay, that's good. Bangladesh might be able to cut off these guys' supply lines, which would decrease the troop amount. But long run wise, I don't think that these guys are going to last. Okay, we're now attacking, and we're doing very good. India did lose their troops in these areas. And Bangladesh is putting some work in. Oh, Iran's at war with India. Interesting. Okay, I did pay Afghanistan and Bangladesh. I didn't pay Iran though. Whatever, we take advantage of this and we now send our troops back in to this country. We're gonna ask Nepal for military access. Oh yeah, now we're definitely kicking them back. I mean, I don't know where their armies are at. Probably dealing with like this over here. So yeah, let's just take advantage of this scenario. And Nepal did give us military access. All right, cool. This is going well now. India does seem to be at least a little bit crumbling. Ah, there's the army. 20,000. Great. Oh, and 11,000. Lovely. I just don't have the numbers in this region, so yeah. I have the numbers over here though, so maybe I should move this army over here and then start recruiting again. I'm hoping India doesn't try to invade me and instead they just go for their old territory. That will allow me to recruit. And we do have an opening right here, so let's attack. That's a victory. Nice. And let's see if they just want to peace out. How about we just take that? Actually, no, let's take nothing and just peace out. And I have a feeling that Japan is the reason that didn't go through. Because your allies in this game aren't actually your allies. Oh, no, India. Okay, so it was India that did that. I was going to say, your allies in this game typically don't act like allies. They're kind of the pains. All right, I'm sending the house on these guys. I just paid a bunch of countries to jump them. I really am tired of this. It's very hard to win wars against India. They're extremely overpowered for no reason. Oh, Japan's here finally. It's about time my useless ally did something. Now this is what I like to see. Okay, I kid you not, 30 minutes later, they're gone. Thank God. This game, bro, sometimes it just, ugh, that took way too long. I wasn't even going to attack India in this video. Anyway, let's get our peace treaty done. Actually, I'm going to wait for them to peace out with everyone else. Oof. All right, now I'm going to do my peace negotiations. So let's take Nepal, because apparently they don't exist anymore. And we're going to do something like this, so nothing too crazy, and they accept, thank God. I give Japan the tip of India, because otherwise they may not have accepted the peace treaty, and that would have been not fun to deal with. Let's continue on with our shenanigans. We're going to send an ultimatum over to Bhutan, and they're probably, yeah, they're gonna accept that. And now let's go after Southeast Asia. So I'm gonna gather all of my armies in one province, since there is 200,000 of them, and I don't know where they're all at. Not in the sea apparently. Ah, they're all down here. I'm also sending a diplomat to Russia. I don't want to go to war with them. Try a non-aggression pact too. Okay, they do accept that, but that's probably because they're at war with Germany right now. All right, our entire army is now over here. Let's disperse them along the border of Myanmar. We might be averaging 25,000 a province. That is really good. Looks like we could have averaged maybe 28, 29,000 per province, but let's go ahead and declare war on Let's invade Myanmar. And yeah, they're not strong in this game. Oh, they're ranked at 30? Well, okay, never mind. Apparently they are. All right, I'm going to go ahead and capture the capital on this term. They have no one defending it. Interesting. And we will continue our march down south. And what are my plans for Myanmar? I think I'm going to take a little bit of territory from them, and then I'm going to puppet the rest of it. Because, you know, every empire has its limit in terms of expansion. So there we go. That should be the whole thing. Oh, no, there's more provinces down here. All right, after this, we'll be done. There we go. All right, time for the peace treaty. Let's take over a lot of their northern land. We'll do something like that. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead. Let's do war reparations, even though we don't need them, and then we're going to go ahead and vassalize the rest of it. 71,000 casualties in this war, and they accept. Of course, they accept. They have to. By the way, I want to say, only 1 million casualties in the war with India. That makes a lot of sense. But cool, our Chinese empire is definitely coming along, and I'm going to sell this land down here eventually. It looks bad, but it'll look better on the map when that's gone, for the thumbnail at least. So now let's see what kind of damage we can do in Southeast Asia. Let's go ahead and demand the north of Laos, something like that, and then we'll demand the vacillation of the... Oh, I can't do both. Okay. No big deal. Let's just invade them instead. All right, declare war, and this should be pretty quick. It was extremely quick. All right, our peace treaty is going to look something like this. I wasn't able to take what I wanted and vassalize the rest for some reason. All is good, though. Our Chinese empire is pretty much complete. I do just want to throw hands with Vietnam real quick, and we might do something with Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. All right, I've lined their border with troops, and I'm going to do something kind of sneaky here. I'm going to station some troops inside of Laos, my puppet state. We're going to declare war here. We're going to start invading them with our main armies up north, and that should go fine. Whatever, you know, Vietnam's... I mean, the AI isn't going to expect it, but like a real player probably would. So yeah, just keep invading them normally. That was a lot of troops. No big deal. We're going to easily take over Phan Hao. Yes, that is the correct pronunciation. I'm 100% sure. And then we'll move our armies continuing going down south, and then now, all of a sudden, boom. Troops from Laos. Oh, I'm at war with Iran? Wait, who am I at war with? Who? Join a war against Germany. No, I refuse. So our allies are going to hate us a little bit for that. That's fine. We already had really good relations with them anyway. Oh, they're at war with America too. Do not call me into that war. I am not fighting the United States. My priorities are pretty straight. I want to invade Vietnam. No questions asked. All right, we might, hopefully we don't, but there's a good possibility we could run out of troops down here. I think we're good though. We should probably be fine. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. So they only have one province left. We'll steal that. All right, let's do the peace deal here. I could annex all of them, and that would look pretty nice. But realistically, we're not going to do that. So instead, let's take about half of their country. We'll take northern Vietnam. We'll vassalize the rest and demand reparations. Cool. And now I do want to make Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan my vassal. I shouldn't have to move my army for that. And they also should just fold to me since I'm so strong. Yeah, oh, I accidentally annexed them. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how I accidentally annexed them. I literally drew in the provinces. But there we go. We also annexed Kyrgyzstan. And then what we're going to do is we're going to release vassals. We'll do Tajikistan. We're going to take the brush and do a deselection. We'll get rid of those two and they'll keep those provinces. We'll release them as a vassal so they're a little bit smaller. And we'll do the same thing with Kyrgyzstan here. Actually, we'll just leave Kyrgyzstan how it is. Change my mind. We're taking those two. And for our final thing of the video, we're going to go ahead and give India back their provinces. Simply because I don't think that would look very good in the thumbnail. All right, and here is our Chinese empire. It's beautiful. We are definitely set to take over the world. We have Iran on our side. They're 21. Japan is number 3 apparently. And we have a ton of vassals who will all pay us tax money, which, you know, we have 3 million and pretty bad inflation. Not an issue though. Inflation isn't real in this game. Futuristically, probably taking out the Philippines would be nice. They're ranked number 16, so I'm not going to try to boss them around, but I think I will end the video here. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, and if you do want to see more Age of History in the future, make sure to give this video a ton of support. Let's try to get to 3,000 likes. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. Leave a bunch of comments with your suggestions on both Age of History or just mapping in general, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm very happy this is the last pre-recorded video I have to do, but yeah, see ya. And of course, thank you to all our super fans. This includes Georgie Badev, Deathstrider X, Arentine, HammerToad45, Connor the Gamer, Poland Country Ball, Nevada Garbage Trucks, and DW Cool Dude. Once again, thank you guys.